right? Yeah, hey, right, right. I'm in that jet pop. I'm in that new coupe. My nigga, I been fired. I get that check, right? Yeah. Hey, I don't do no fake love. Tell Lil Bruh shape up. The way we lit, they throwing shade, but they never say nothing. The time that maze running, I've been on the stage done. My drip on blade running. And the way we move, it ain't no creases on my A1s. 2021 about to be mine, word to my day ones. Niggas shooting blindside, I aim straight for the frames, huh? I don't take no L, my boy, I learned from y'all mistakes, huh? I just up my rate, I made my way, get out of my lane, bruh. Now we got some traction, everything been so surreal. I'm trying to get used to keeping check of how I feel. X is somewhat stressed, she dropped the ball, but that's a whip. I just tied the knot linked to the game, she got a pill. I'm much more concerned with how my time be billed. Need a couple meal tickets in my pocket till the bill. Quick to flip a bill, bitch, I'm about to profit. I'm a real nigga with them wheels spinning, never stopping on that boss shit. Yeah, the top end in the back seat, fuck a critic and the analytic. Independent of we just beginning, clearing anybody interfering. Tough loss, keep it tucked off. Something clutch through the brush off. Free spirit, make a trust fall, right? Look at my neck, right? I get that check, right? I'm so blessed, right? Off of that jet pipe, off of that side, off of that new coupe. My nigga, I been fired. I said what I said, right? Yeah, I get that check, right? I'm so blessed, right? Off of that jet pipe, off of that side, I'm in that new coupe. My nigga, I been fired. Next fashion week, we touching pay. That shit necessary. Double G kid, she speaking French, but I'm not understanding. No flicks of my daddy, that drip hereditary. Niggas talking like I ain't next, let me just prove that they. I don't do pretend, I don't like percents. I'm not cool with friends of friends. I don't do the trends, I set them, I ain't like shit. I can't do contend. Double rotate necklace make her wet, she jumping out of skin. The Brody almost caught her straight from round away on split decision. We treat now like all we got is the moments we in. Always one to keep it real. I can't tell if niggas really about that shit they saying or they say it just to sell, ain't worried about no bill. Cause when you building what we build, you know we headed where the bread is. Got the squad up going with me. Subtle flex, I need that check, so fuck a hype beast. Last year was some shit, but now my life been moving light speed. I was down bad, and now we way up where them kites be. Flip that to a movie, I star in same time I'm Spike Lee. Niggas really tight, I turn my life into a pipe dream. She say she wanna sightsee, let's start with what the night brings. I get that check, right? Off of that side, I'm in that new coupe. My nigga, I been fired. I said what I said, right? Yeah. I get that check, right? I'm so blessed, right? Off of that jet pipe, off of that side, I'm in that new coupe. I think I've been fired.
You know why? Because you 2 minutes in before you start cussing. This nigga had a timer. We ain't gonna play no timer. We gonna knock these beats though. You know, kind of sets the mood, talk to. Going in earlier today. about the Ahmaud Arbery prosecutors. Now we gonna go. We're not gonna go in. We're not gonna congratulate, but we're gonna talk about the parents of like. I mean, if Kamala Harris is gonna send you to jail as a parent for not going to school, for not going, not. Let me rephrase that. If Kamala Harris can send the parents to see, why shouldn't they? These parents be charged? I like that one too. No, I ain't gonna play that one though. Why shouldn't the? It won't cut off though. I've had problems. I'm having problems. Listen, I ordered a new iPad. This iPad is. I found out when I was ordering my new iPad that this iPad I had this since 2018. I can't wait. My new iPad shows up Monday. I can't wait to get rid of this thing because this is problematic than the computer. And it's got its own Wi-Fi, so that's cool. It's the Hood Trucker Show, and I'm the Hood Trucker. And ordinarily I'll do the shout outs, but ain't no music. The music. I'm sure the music sounds terrible, but until I figure out how to play music on a device on Wi-Fi, uh, and it's capable of doing what the computer does, it's probably gonna be a good idea that um, the music's gonna sound terrible while I'm doing it like this. Now we did a live earlier. It was only like I don't know 45 minutes or something. 20 wasn't even 30 minutes or something. Um, I did it on the computer, and I just got a message before I went live that it's all I had already used up. I some because I can buy additional to stream with, and it said and it's like $35 for 5 gigs. And they said I just bought some today just to go live and be able to have static good internet because I have the iPhone 13, right? And it's got the latest 5G and all of that device. I don't get new data until the 12th. So if I'm gonna do like do the normal computer and share the screen, all that, it's gonna suck up all the data. And I bought five gigs for $35, and it just got a message that says I didn't use that up already too. So, but I was doing some other stuff on Canva and a few other things, I was making thumbnails and all that. Some of that's downloaded stuff. I don't know. But it's this mobile thing. Try to do this mobile, and then I'm trying to do 60 videos in 30 days. I'm not sure if I'm gonna be able to make it because doing it mobile it's uncomfortable. It's because you can't share the screen, can't do anything. I'm gonna try to over the speaker, and I just totally screwed it up because now it's a whole new screen now. Okay. This- I can't wait. Let me see. But what we're talking about is how the Michigan prosecutors then charged the parents of the shooter. Uh, and my take on it is this: absolutely. Shout out to the Michigan because video uh, that we're gonna watch, we're gonna hear. so you can't watch it because I can't share screen. But we're gonna try to hear it. Um, and in that, if she doesn't say it now, I'm just gonna say in that in her explanation as to why she charged, it was conversations. I don't know if this is the one where she explains like I was looking for that. Let me see. Maybe she will. I think it was a shit. It could be this one right here. Hold on, let me see.
I've shared previously, and I will read.
Okay, we're gonna get to that, right? But I just want to mark it because things is crazy. So my thing is this: 100%. Like you got the Kyle Rittenhouse. Uh, Supposedly the parents didn't buy the gun. His friend bought the gun. But here's I mean, and I think they bought that gun because is that the taken the assault rifle is legal to a minor, but a pistol is not. That makes no damn sense. But you got these lawmakers. Don't I mean they're lunatics. A lot of these people are lunatics. There's all kinds of stuff going around with the You don't want women to get abortions, but then you don't want these women to get on welfare either. So to do like circumstances where I mean everybody's not irresponsible. There's some irresponsible people, but everybody's not irresponsible. You can't lump everybody in. Like they say that that black people are the major uh it's not true. White people on know that they keep pushing that narrative that's not true, and we all know why. But let's listen to the prosecutor, and I believe this is a video that says why she charged them with the conversation. Well, hopefully it is, because it's telling and it's crazy that you could have these conversations with your son and just be like a well, you'll hear it.
Today that gun ownership is a right, and with that right comes great responsibility. Information and evidence I have received today, I am announcing charges against the shooter's parents, Jennifer and James Crumbley. The charges are as follows. James Crumbley is charged with 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter. Jennifer Crumbley is also charged with 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter.
Good.
I will not publish the details that led to that decision and have already previously been, which allows me to comment on them in a swear to that has just taken place in the district court. Tim Willis. The investigation into the school shooting incident in Oxford, November 3rd, the Sig Sauer 9mm model SP 2022 from Acme Shooting Goods in Oxford, Michigan on November 26, 2021. A store employee confirms that Ethan Crumbley was present with James at the time of the purchase. Per statute, James Crumbley completed ATF Form 300. On November, Ethan Crumbley revealed photos of the semi-automatic handgun, along with the caption, "Just got my new beauty today," including an emoji with hearts. Sig Sauer 9mm. Any questions I will answer.
Now she just said that James Crumley was at the gun store and along with the son. I forget the son's name, but the son, which again I forgot his name, he posted on social media about his new gun. uh, these parents needed to be charged. We not even we almost halfway, but she got a lot more stuff on these parents. Let's continue.
Crumbley's social media post on about 11/27/21 read, quote, "Mom and Sunday testing out his new Christmas present," end quote.
The mother then admitted that the gun was a Christmas present. The mother admitted that the gun was a Christmas present for the child. These parents is buying guns for their children. These parents is buying guns for their children that's not legally to carry these. I mean, we keep going back to Kyle Rittenhouse. How did he get that gun, and why did the parents? And if we, even if the parents didn't buy it, you mean to tell me she didn't know nothing about it? Well,
when a teacher at Oxford High School observed Ethan Crumbley searching ammunition on his cell phone during class and reported the same to school officials.
now the teacher then caught him looking at ammunition. In teacher then called him looking at
Voicemail by that search. School personnel indicate they followed that voicemail up with an email but received no response from either parent. Thereafter, Jennifer Crumbley exchanged text messages about the incident with her son on that day, stating, quote, "LOL, I'm not mad at you. You have to learn not to get caught." And
this is the bought the son a Christmas present in the form of a gun, and it's not even December yet, and they're talking about Christmas present. Christmas present. Christmas present. I'm not. Just don't get caught. Let's continue.
on November 30th, 21, the morning of the shooting, the next day, Ethan Crumbley's teacher came upon a note on Ethan's desk, which alarmed her to the point that she took a picture of it on her cell phone. The note contained a semi-automatic handgun pointing at the words, quote, "The thoughts won't stop, help me," end quote. In another section of the note was a drawing of a bullet with the following words above that bullet, quote, "Blood," end quote. Have been shot twice, bleeding. Below that figure is a drawing of a laughing emoji. Further down the drawing are the words, quote, "My life is useless," end quote. And to the right of that are the words, quote, "The world is dead," end quote. As a result, James and came to the class. Counselor obtained the drawing, but the shooter had already altered it. The drawings of the gun and the bloody figure were scratched out along with the words, "Help me," and "My life is useless." "The world is dead," and "blood everywhere." Those were all altered by him. At the meeting, James and Jennifer Crumbley were shown the drawing and were advised that they were required to their son indicate. Both James and Jennifer Crumbley failed to ask their son if he had his gun with him or where his gun was located. James and Jennifer Crumbley resisted the idea of then leaving the school at that time, of their son leaving the school at that time. Instead, James and Jennifer Crumbley left the high school without their son.
So he done made drawings talk about his whatever he said. The world is dead, and all this other stuff. He done made drawings and all of that. And they said, "Look, take your badass with you, man. They tell them like they didn't tell them, but they was like, you not gonna take your son? You gotta get him counseling, you know, all of that. You done bought this lunatic a gun, and he made all these drawings and shit, and you're not gonna take him with you? People crazy.
He was returned to the classroom. When the news of the active
He went back to the classroom after all that. Listen, if I was a parent in that classroom, listen, you got this. Why you didn't suspend that kid? You mean to tell me you could suspend the kid for wearing the wrong color, shorts, be short, all that? You can kick the kid out. But as soon as he kid make drawings and killing people and the world is dead and my life is useless and all of that type of shit, you gonna let him go back to class?
school had been made public, Jennifer Crumbley texted to her son at 1:22 p.m. quote, "Ethan, don't do it."
She gonna tell she knew. Parents know their kids. So, because if you didn't know that that was going down, why would you send that text saying don't do it? That's exactly why they got fucking charged. They supposed parents look. Just because you a parent, they're not responsible at all. These are these and you know that white people uh are pretty much the only ones that do school shootings. So why are you giving your I don't even know if it was a kid with 15 or something. Why are you buying your child a gun of all things? How about a book? How about buying him a fucking book instead of a fucking gun? Fucking lunatics, man.
At 1:37 p.m., James Crumbley called 911, reporting that house and may be the shooter.
That's called CYA. See, I went to CYA. CYA in California is called California Youth Authority. That motherfucker was covering his ass. That's CYA. Cover your ass. Yes. Cause look what happened. Now I don't know. I don't know. Look, I don't know if like any other instance where a kid that went in there and shot up the school that charged. I don't know, but I don't think I've ever heard of a parents being charged in this case. So I mean, why you would say that? You bought this motherfucker a gun for Christmas, and then when he used that gun to shoot up the school, you're gonna try to call and say, "Oh, by the way, my gun is missing, and I think my son is the shooter." You know your fucking son was unstable before you even bought that fucking gun. Because you live with this motherfucker. You know this motherfucker's a lunatic. You mean to tell me you gonna live with somebody 24 hours a day or however long you live in a day, whatever, you be around this motherfucker and you don't know this motherfucker's a lunatic? You know your fucking son is a lunatic. I don't even know why you buy a lunatic no fucking gun. Why you buying a minor a gun anyway? How about buying him a car? So he can learn how to drive or something. Something useful. A fucking gun.
Further investigation revealed that the 6-hour 9mm handgun purchased by James Crumbley was stored unlocked in a drawer in James and Jennifer's bedroom. The gun recovered from the shooter after the shooting was the same gun that was purchased by his father, James Crumbley, on November 26, 2020. The Oakland County Prosecutor's Office requested and received authorized We charged 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter as to James Crumbley and 4 counts of involuntary manslaughter as to Jennifer Crumbley.
Rightfully so.
Thanks for watching.
Rightfully so. Fucking rightfully so. Start getting these fucking parents. These kids out here shooting up the goddamn school, man. Get these fucking parents. Where the fuck they get the gun from? Start hitting these motherfuckers. Start hitting them parents about it. We're gonna start hitting these parents for truancy. We're gonna start putting them in jail for truancy. But yet, you've had several school shootings where these kids got guns and they shoot up the place, and none of the parents is being charged. So let me get this straight. It's throw a parent in jail. But it's a problem when it comes to charging a parent for not not being more supervisory and making sure that your son or your, you know me, you didn't know. Like, that's why dude called. He knew his fucking lunatic son. He knew his fucking lunatic son. But if you know your son, why are you buying him a gun? Like, if all things to buy your son at 15 years old, however he is, a gun is not the most responsible thing you can buy a 15-year-old. And say it was his a Christmas present. What the hell is a 15-year-old doing with a gun anywhere? Everybody knows, especially in males, your brain is not even developed until you're, so necessarily this motherfucker made these drawings and shit about killing people, and you didn't take the gun. You didn't call the police until you realized, hey, I know why he called, because I don't know of any other. Did anybody know of any other instance where there's been a school shooting that the parents have been charged? Anybody know? I don't know. I never heard none. I ain't never heard none. But Kamala Harris is putting throwing people in jail for truancy though. Understand? Like, sometimes black people even hold our own people to a higher standard than white people do. Again, they didn't had a counseling session with the school. They saw the drawing. They said he was looking up ammunition, all of that shit, and then they left him at the school. They didn't take him with them. The parents left him at school. You didn't check to see if the gun was on him, and he's fucking got these drawings and shit where he's killing people. And you didn't check to see, you didn't check his backpack, you didn't check nothing to see if he had, as parents, the gun with him. Fucking tell me you didn't know your son was a lunatic. You can't. You're not gonna be able to convince me that these two parents didn't know that their fucking son was off his rocker. You're not gonna be able to convince me of that ever. These parents know what was wrong. Cause look, the mothers do it. Why would a mother say don't do it if she didn't know? And like women, they have different instincts than men a lot of time. They call a mother, what is it, a mother's intuition or something like that. But anything, but in regards to that, a mother gonna know her child. The father, he may have a job, he may be working a lot of times. Sometimes you don't even got any time to be paying attention to children, a child, because the mother is usually more of the nurturing one of the two parents. There's a the father is usually the disciplinarian, and the mother is usually the nurturer, right? However, this motherfucker that said don't do it, and you know why she said that? Because she know her son. But I don't understand why you celebrating getting this motherfucker a gun. You know your son before he did this shit. You knew this motherfucker was crazy. You know there was something wrong with him, but you gonna go buy him a gun. That's why your ass charged now, stupid motherfucker. That's why your ass is charged right now, stupid motherfucker. And this is why. This is why. These motherfuckers that's fighting this abortion shit. You need to let women have abortions when they want to, because you could save some lives. You start making these women have babies, and they kids in under these fucked up conditions. This kid right here said his life is nothing basically. He was not happy with his life. He said the world is dead. Like he wanted to kill everybody. And he's talking with with an underdeveloped brain, because male brains don't develop until they're 25. And don't do it. You know you're a fucking kid. That's why you said that. That's why you had to say that. But see, you was coddling him this whole time by saying, um, this with his new toy, that kind of shit. Oh, it was all fun and games, you know, before your son started shooting people. It was all fun and games before your son started shooting people. Happy. They are charging these people with involuntary manslaughter, 4 counts. They're looking at 15 years. They're looking at 15 years. Take your ass to jail, you stupid motherfucker. You need to be a more responsible parent. And why any listen, I don't know why. Listen, I wouldn't even buy my own son if I had one. I'm you that. That's bullshit. I wouldn't do like I heard I don't know which rapper it was, but I heard some rapper uh that was saying that he bought see, listen, I'm not buying my son no pussy. I'm sorry. Cause I'm not a trick. I'm not going I'm not going to show my son number one that you should that that when you want to have sex with a woman that you should pay for it. I would never set that example ever. I would never set that example. I don't know what the fuck that is. Give your son some games so he can get his own coochie. Why are you paying for him to have sex with a woman? I don't know what rapper it was. I don't know which rapper it was. I don't know if it was Boosie or I don't know who it was. But I heard something to that effect. That one of these rappers hired a person so he can have sex with a woman. This is why women need to have full reign on abortion because some of these motherfuckers in the world should not ever, ever, ever be parents. Ever. These motherfuckers don't know what parenting is. You buying your son some pussy? That makes no fucking sense whatsoever. It makes no fucking sense whatsoever. The kids guns and they go up and shoot up the school, and then you're like, oh, I can't believe I don't know why he stupid ass, dumb ass. That's your dumb ass did that. Your dumb ass did that. Hey, when shot him, you finna do 15 years, bitch. I don't know why. I don't know why. You remember that skit that Michael Epps did when he was on the stand up and he was talking about white kids and shit. That's I mean that's what I think of when I think of white kids because like he was like, hey Johnny, what are you doing there? Nothing, mom. He was like, and he was just, you gotta go watch that skit. What was that? It's the one where he's talking about the dude who's got the one arm, he's singing to women and all that. I forgot the name of that stand up that he did, but it was hilarious. And he's talking about white kids. And then when you see these shootings, you see these, like you got Rittenhouse. I mean, look at this, look at this, you know, so do his and go down there and claim to be a protector of property, right? First of all, nobody asked you to protect shit, right? but but you gonna go down there and start shooting people and all of that, and then all that old type of shit, and the police embrace you. Naif in the building. Thank you, sticker. Um, my iPad moves slow. Blessings back to you, Knife. Appreciate it. Really appreciate it. Thank you. Um, these parents, man, these parents is crazy. And again, Mike Epps, he did it perfect. Like it's throwing a tantrum standing up, right? And he hit it right on the head, like because these motherfuckers be throwing tantrums and shit. And look, that's what happened. Oh, that's the point I was. House that went over there and did all shutting people, whatever, and then go to trial and get off and found not guilty. You don't think that that's gonna spark Kyle Rittenhouse copycats? You had the behind Rittenhouse offer jobs right now for shooting people in the name of I don't know, right wing, whatever. Because my pillow guy for his either and or uh his defense is one or two or both, right? The guy, the, either the bail or the legal defense or both. and that's insane. That's insane. All because I'm assuming that you want to preserve, you know, was you know the media is not going to it's not going to never call it ever terrorism. If he'd have had a turban on or something like that, oh, he'd been every terrorist under the sun. But because he was a soft-spoken white kid, he got off. He got found not guilty. He went on there tactic because how is it that he got after a dude that got caught in Kansas City shooting a black man in the back? He get on the stand and cry. So crying is the thing now. That's how you get off a murder. You just get on the stand. You got two different defense attorneys. You come on, man, stop it. That's a tactic. You think a man gonna get on the not. Look, I'm not gonna never get on the stand and do a crime to get out of a crime. Never, never is I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna explain what happened. And look, if I was in the wrong, I'm accept that. If I'm going to trial, you're not gonna see no remorse for me. If I go to trial, it's just because I don't have nothing to lose. Because you don't get right. You don't get no extra time for that. David Dundee, what's good with you? So what's good, Hood Trucker? What's good, everyone in the chat? Thank you. Salute to you, David. Appreciate it. Stopping by. Um, I don't understand. I don't get it. I really don't get it. How these parents are like massively irresponsible. I'm glad that they got charged. And I'm of the opinion that this was Michigan. Uh, no, is that Michigan too? Michigan? I don't know, but um, Michigan is where that Donald Trump supporter was threatening the governor or something like that. I believe that's Michigan. It's where Obama went over there to visit that time, and he went in there and he drank that water in front of them people. That was scandalous. To make it seem like, oh, I don't know what y'all tripping on. I don't, man, I'm drinking the water. I don't know what y'all tripping on. Shit and lumps on their fucking body and shit, and you gonna do that and try to make that thing all look. You showed up with the governor. They gave that governor dude something like a jaywalking ticket or something for making that decision. Water but still not fixed, by the way. Gave that dude like a jaywalking. I don't know if it's a misdemeanor or a low level felony. He didn't do no time. He just showed up in court and to say, hey, blah 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 blah, and got it the fuck out of there. That's this Obama. You got people. That documentary that Michael Moore did. It was not. Was it 9/11? No, what was it? Um, the about the Flint water thing. I forgot the name. It was I forgot the name, but it's Michael Moore, and it's really good documentary. And they show in footage to Flint. He was on stage doing he did that politician punk ass bullshit, and he said, "Oh, I need some water. Anybody have any water?" You know, you already pre-planned that shit, and you did it in front of black people that have supported you, right? And you drove up with the governor that fucking did that. Naifa, your CB may be interfering. Uh, I'm getting a new on Monday, so it could be just the iPad. I don't even use the CB. The CB is off. It's unplugged. I don't even turn it on. Yeah, I'm also in Oklahoma, so they don't have the greatest Wi-Fi. But again, I'm getting this is a 4G. This is a 4G device. I'm getting a 5G device on Monday. Yeah, I'm getting a 5G. I ordered it. Today's Friday on the and they said they shipped it December 2nd. I seen it on my Verizon app where I could check my orders. It's got shipped already. It's gonna be there Monday. It's gonna be there Monday. But yeah, I mean, I, hopefully we don't have as many problems with that device. But it's because it's 18, this iPad's from 2018, by the way. But Obama documentary, you hear a clear gasp. Like, I can't believe you just did this fucking shit, you fucking asshole. You went into Flint and you drove up in a limo with the governor who created this fucking thing, and then you go on stage and you're speaking and you drink the water like the water's okay. Like, fuck you. Like, what are you talking about? The water's okay. I- That was scandalous. That was scandalous. And you really had black women turn out for you the second time you got elected. But my question is this: I know a lot of people like Obama because he's the, but when he was running, they were saying he wasn't black enough. He half white. He not black enough. You do remember that, right? You remember that when they were saying that he not black enough. He not black enough because he half white. They was saying that. Uh, Jesse Jackson called him an asshole on the mic or something. He said he's gonna do something to him or something like that. Something. Soon as he became president, he had a whole bunch of ass kissers. But I'm gonna tell you like this: I don't give a fuck who you are. If you wrong, you wrong. And this nigga was wrong for going into Flint and basically slapping people in the face by pulling up in a limo. Problem, and we don't know where that water came from. There's no there's no guarantee that it came from the faucet. I doubt very seriously it came from the ball, just a glass. And but to do the people that got you elected like that, that's fucked up, dude. That's fucked up. You're a politician though. That you had a hand on turning the tables on the election when when Joe Biden he wasn't doing too well. David Dundee, if it was from the faucet, Obama knew drinking the water only one time would not hurt. That was wrong for him for doing what he did. Yeah, I totally agree. So, yeah, me personally, I doubt very seriously that he drunk some faucet water. I doubt it. I highly doubt it. Because first of all, if you look at that water, it's clear. Them people is not them people that's really being affected by the water. When you turn that faucet on, it's not fucking clear at all. That water is not fucking clear like that. Fuck no. That water, he clear water out of that faucet because the pipes is already fucked up with the bad water. So the bad water came when the bad water came through there. Fuck why they said they got to and you can't just flush that shit out. That shit is in there. It's like putting grease or something in your cup and just trying to rinse the grease out. No, you gotta wipe that shit out. No, once that's there, it's in there. Once that shit is in there, it's in there. Let's see, Knife said Verizon, even the can you hear me now, guys switch from right. But you know what I'm saying? Like that water was too motherfucking clear. Fuck no, I don't believe that was no goddamn faucet water. Hell no. Fuck no. But and that was scandalous though. That was I mean, like that that right that was like, you know, we've been bamboozled this whole time. I mean, cause I'm look like everybody else. I was happy that Obama when he won on his first term, just like everybody else. Cause I hated I really did not like Mitt Romney. I mean he strikes me as a phony and a bitch and all of that, right? And then he gonna bring up the birth certificate. He gonna say in the campaign, he gonna say, "Well, y'all don't have to question where I'm bitch for that." Because you know what the fuck it is. He's intelligent. I mean, he's a business owner. He's a multimillionaire, whatever. He no fucking dummy. He know what the fuck that shit is. But he played into that shit just like Donald Trump did. He didn't. But Donald Trump and who the fuck and who the fuck what type of motherfucker that he garnered their attention and shit. Let's see. Knife says I never heard of this. He drunk the Michigan water. Yes. You gotta watch that Michael Moore documentary on the fucking Flint water, on the Flint water shit. And he went in there and did it. Oh, does anybody have any water? I'm thirsty. I didn't work up the thirst. Does anybody have any water? Oh, thank you. I don't know if he said it's okay with me or whatever, but that's what it seemed like he did. It's not okay. Moore's documentary is Fahrenheit 911. It's the one he did after that. It's like something else nine. I forgot the name. That was fucked up, man. I felt sorry for them. Welcome. How you doing? How you doing? You say I'm super late. Yeah, you've been late. You've been late the last few times. But look. Uh, we talking about you know not right now. We're talking about Obama, but we were talking about the parents that was charged in the in the school shooting, which I totally agree with, because them parents was massively, massively irresponsible. Uh, and then I mean, the conversation kind of led to Obama, but You know, in the campaign, um, of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, it was brought out that Kamala Harris was not only sending parents to jail for truancy of their children, excuse me, but she was laughing about it. Um, she went on the Breakfast Club and said that she smoked weed before. Not long after, that was during the campaign. Well, once they got in office, do you know they fired everybody that they I guess they tested people for. Ain't that crazy? How you gonna fire somebody and you used to do the same shit? That don't make no fucking sense. If you're referring to whether or not he drunk the water, he mostly definitely did. He definitely drunk that water. He drunk that water, and it was crazy because that water was too motherfucking clear. So I would have drunk that water too if it was that motherfucking clear. That's why I think it was bottled water. Ain't no listen. Do you not know that if somebody would have put that Flint water in a glass for Obama to drink, do you know how fired the mother water, dude? I don't give a fuck what nobody say. He ain't drunk no Flint water. He made it seem like he was drinking Flint water, but then people know that's why they was, on the documentary, they was gassing. They was like, no, don't drink it. No, no. Yeah, yeah. See, he looks like he parents should be held accountable. Black parents are locked up for their kids not going to school. Yeah, exactly. That's Kamala Harris. Did that in California, was laughing about it, talking about she had some political currency to spend and she wanted to spend it. And the way she wanted to spend it was that she wanted to throw the parents in. Look, bear with me. I'm getting a new iPad on Monday. I already ordered it already. It's coming. It's on its way. It's just we're just waiting on Monday because I don't know what's going on. Like ordinary with it, but yes, it's a problem. It's probably because it's full. Because I think a lot of my storage is. I think it's because I think this iPad may only have like 128 gigs or something. Maybe even 64. I'm not sure. I think it's 128 though. But nowadays 128 ain't enough. I got 512 on my phone I just ordered. And there's a flaw in here. I'm about to smash this thing. I'm probably gonna knock everything over here right now. Let's see. Moonlight in the building. Moonlight. Hey, Moonlight. How you doing? Salute everybody. Yeah, yeah. We're working on it though. So yeah, they need to what's up with you? These parents that can't just they needed to charge the Rittenhouse parents. You know, uh, go well. He had something effect that his father lived there, but ain't nobody asked you to protect no property. And then you had all these militia type people out there and all that. They was not there to protect no property. Stop it. Knock it off. Ain't nobody hired you to do nothing. They didn't even want you there. You just showed up because that was your opportunity to, you know. use your new guns, that you just bought, because they said you just bought them. Use them on some real people. That was your opportunity. That's the only reason why you was there, weirdo. See, our government set up. Let's see, our government set up is a lost cause. Our officials rely on donors to campaign, and then are beholden to these special interest groups. Once they get in office, there is no true democracy. Hell no. Hell no. That's legalized bribery. That's was a fluke. Where is he now to put his ex co-conspirator? Right. Though, Obama's over there on Martha's Vineyard. Whoever brought the is he's legally able to carry it. He's not able to buy it. So I mean I don't even know why that's even a thing. Like why is it that you're not legally able to buy it, but you're able to carry it? That doesn't make obtain 100%. That's why I was saying like I voted for myself. I would look in my eye, it was a choice between a shit sandwich and a shit sandwich with cheese. That's it. I don't want neither one of them, so I voted for myself. And you know what? Some people say that I wasted my vote. Some people say I wasted my vote. We miss you too, Moonlight. You know, you gotta get handle your business. But you know, it, the political system is legalized bribery, and you know they think they saying you know politicians and all they fooling QAnon motherfuckers that you know think that Hillary Clinton had some type of they had Pizzagate and all that weird ass shit and Trump gonna get reinstated every month. You know, at first I mean he's supposed to be reinstated in March, then April, then June, then July. This December. This motherfucker fuck him. Look, I most definitely is not a Trump supporter. 100% I'm not. Naif would say, I'm curious to know why his friend didn't show up for school, but he was there to speak with the news report because he knew. Listen, if your friend is a lunatic, politics, 100%, 100%. He knew, he knew, he knew that was going down. You know your friend. Your friend is a lunatic. You know your friend. You have private conversations with your friend, and I'm sure they've had private, you know, conversations over the phone, and you know, not necessarily during text. Prosecutor when it was, you know, he's got. I know. Look at that phone. They got other text messages on there. You know, friend might have been smart and said like, man, don't you texting me, motherfucker. So I understand the work thing. Trust me. Glad to see you again. Absolutely. Welcome everybody. I'm glad everybody's back. Um, you know, I work a little bit too, so I can understand it. But yeah, like that shit. When I seen that, and I can't. Let's see. Let me see. Let me see if I can pull up. I can't wait to get my new iPad. I am so excited about getting my new iPad. Fuck Trump. Yes, 100%. Fuck Trump and fuck everybody that support Trump. Tommy Sotomayor and Kwame Brown. Fuck them both. I don't like either one of them motherfuckers. Like, like, you know, I used to like I used to I can't do it no more. I can't do it no more because I didn't this motherfucker's a trick. He paying for pussy, right? Which I don't agree with. And then this motherfucker's a Trump supporter, which I knew ahead of time. But then he has no problem going at Kwame Brown, but they could have warned others at the school. Yeah, they. Yeah, I mean, that's crazy. But I mean, he does anything about like he had all kind of smoke with Brown, but he won't talk anything about the prosecutors. We talked about it earlier. The prosecutors in the Ahmaud Arbery case talking about we don't want no black pastors and all that, and then like it's still an ongoing thing that that initial got charged like one of her homies in another state over there where the he had to recuse himself because his son worked in the police department where that dude that was an investigator worked, and so he had to recuse himself too. But that was either before or after but he sent a letter saying like we don't I don't think you should arrest them because they was in hot pursuit of a bird probable cause. Bullshit. Because the motherfuckers got found guilty. So how the fuck you talking about uh how the fuck they talk members only? Tell them. It's hell yeah, hell yeah. But here. Yes. Uh you know, uh it's incredibly crazy. So I just I mean why are you buying your son y'all let me ask you a question. Do you think that you would know if your son was a lunatic would be lunatic enough to go and shoot up a school? Do you think do you think that would be the case? Like do you think you would know? Say I bet they will give him some time too. What are you talking about? Not sure what you're talking about. Uh do you think that you would know your son to know if he's capable of shooting up a school or not? I listen. I think I would know if my son was a lunatic, and if I thought any uh any way, shape, or form that my son was crazy, I'm not buying him a fucking gun. You out of your mind? Yeah, it's like aiding and abetting. It is. To bu- oh, this is a Christmas present. You're a damn lunatic. But back to the politics, right? Look at the politics. Politics, and reason why we're talking about politics, in the in this discussion is because okay, yeah, you got the parents, right? Was a man the parents ain't turned themselves in. It's a manhunt for the parents, and the fucking defense their lawyer said, but they not running. Then what the fuck are you doing? You are charged with 4 involuntary manslaughters, both of y'all, and y'all ain't turned yourself in, but they ain't running. See, little white kids can build weapons of mass destruction in the garage, and parents will be at clueless. Yeah, like I was mentioning earlier, like when Michael F. skit when he was talking they're making a bomb or something, and and then the mom comes in and said, "What you doing, Tommy?" And he turned around and said, "He hit it right on the head. He hit it right on the head. Yes, he hit it right on the head." He said, "Don't forget to hit the thumb time only." So share and comment. Make sure the notifications set to on. Thank you, Brown Lady. Appreciate that. Bought a child. Let's see. Bought a child guns. Shit. Take your crazy ass son with you. They was like, no, we gonna leave him here. You know, they didn't tell him, of course, but they white. If that had been a black lady in there, they were like, man, if you don't get take your fucking son out of here with this bullshit, because he had all them drawings of killing people. That'd have been a black school, somebody black that man, listen, you can't let this motherfucker come back today. Because look, they suspending girls too short. They suspending dudes for wearing the wrong color bandana or a bandana, or they don't have a clothing attire on or the right the right outfit on or something. They sending them home. But this motherfucker done made this motherfucking drawing. We're killing a whole bunch of people and all of that, and the parents know this motherfucker got a gun, and you see the thing, they call you in there so serious, they call you in there, and I can't believe how the school just let them motherfucker go back. And if this motherfucker would have been wearing the wrong school attire, they would have sent his ass home. That don't make any fucking sense. They should hold the school accountable. This motherfucker go home and send his ass home and let him go back to class. They should be charging the school. They should be suing the school for that. I would. Hell yeah. Like if you didn't dead all the time and you let him go back to class. Then he turns out to shoot everybody. But if a student comes up with too long of hair or too short of skirt or not, school attire or something like that, you hurry up and send their ass home. Fucking sense does that make? That don't make no motherfucking sense whatsoever. Bought a child a gun, left him in school like it was okay. Absolutely. You see, the pro-gun people will try to steer the narrative away from the obvious issue and focus purely on something like the internet reporting of threats. Uh, I wouldn't be surprised. I thought this system would be better. It's actually worse. I'm so sick of this shit. Okay, wait to get my new iPad. Let's see. This is privileged people's law. Don't get it confused. 100%. I see a black boy at my child's school got expelled for making got suspended too. They were all black. Of course. Of course. But this motherfucker make a drawing. I mean, he finna kill people himself and they put him back in school. That's crazy. Like, how does that work? That don't even make no sense. But you know what? In terms of white privilege, if he would have been able to go past the police with his arms up like that with that fucking AK-47 or whatever the fuck it was. Fuck no. You see, there is absolutely no need for guns that powerful and fast outside the military. Ain't no damn zombie accomplice. But you can't tell QAnon that though. all kinds of apocalypses and all of that. QAnon, they still thinking that that Trump's going to be reinstated. Did you see that? Wait, did you see that documentary? Uh, uh, it was a documentary about QAnon that I saw, and they had this lady like, Trump, please help us. It was after the insurrection, I think, or something like that. Trump, please help us. You need to help us. Oh my God, man, these motherfuckers is crazy. These motherfuckers is crazy, 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 crazy. Right? It's a QAnon and Hillary Clinton was trafficking kids under the piece of right. See that? You know what I'm saying? Like, but again, um, they said that um, Trump is going to be reinstated as also. Looney Tunes, Looney Tunes, Looney Tunes. Right? But I'm curious. See, the parents of the school shooter in Michigan are hiding out. They know, but they say they're running. Uh, they not turning themselves in, but they ain't running either. Man, fuck out of here, dude. How the fuck? See, I was on someone's live and they said he had a Robert Lee poster with a message about killing. Yeah, ain't no tell. I mean, but it don't matter. It don't matter like with the posters and all of that. I mean, that kind of uh would lead you to believe he's some type of racist or something. Dude was just mad. Nothing, and my life is over, or whatever the fuck he said. And he's like, I don't know, 15. You need some counseling. And matter of fact, the parents are supposed to put him in counseling like within 48 hours or some shit like that, right? And I don't know what I don't think they did it. Yeah, they weren't answering phone. I doubt very, which is correct. As a matter of fact, if Obama would have really drank Flint water, it would have looked something like this. Cause did y'all see that water that was coming out them pipes? That shit was not clear at all. That shit. Uh, See the white nerds either become Bill Gates, police officer, or Bill. Curious to see. I'm curious to see because the NRA is powerful. Like was talking shit about Kwame Brown for joining the NRA when there's a black gun association in Georgia about it. I don't even fucking live in Georgia, and I knew about it. And this motherfucker live in Georgia, and don't know nothing about it. But then again, about the three murders in Brun, you don't say shit about nothing. Exactly, or a school shooter. You don't say nothing about nothing. You don't say nothing about none of it. And neither does Tommy Sotomayor, which I lost complete respect for him over the last probably month or so, few weeks, just because you go back now you're going back to the well of talking shit about black women, but you can't talk shit. You don't have no smoke for the prosecutors in the Ahmaud Arbery case, which is if it ain't in your neighborhood, it's somewhere. It's at least in your state. It's a high profile case. I heard some, you know, from Kwame Brown. If that's the case, why you ain't got no smoke for the fact that that prosecutor? got indicted for obstruction of justice and some other shit, and you know, violating the oath of office and all of that. No smoke whatsoever. That's all kinds of smoke for black women though. All kinds. No smoke for the white prosecutors though. That let the men go for what was it 2.5 months, 70 some days without being arrested, and then and then wrote a letter to the police department saying they were in hot pursuit and they had solid probable cause. Fucking bullshit. The NRA is powerful beyond imagination. They are why Rittenhouse got to either did the bail or he did the defense part. So they were all in cahoots. They were all in cahoots. And guess what? Kwame Brown is a member of the NRA. Nobody talking about a kid with assault rifles walking the streets saying hi to cops as he walks by. We talked about it. I just mentioned that the other day. I mean, just from this now, saying that if that kid would have been police was driving by, somebody got a assault rifle and the police just driving by. There's no fucking way a black kid would have did that. Could have did that. They shot. What's they had the toy gun and they letting this dude with an assault rifle just walk right past him. Unbelievable. You see, Kwame would like for us to forget that he uttered Ahmaud Arbery name 2 weeks ago, talking about doing the work. Ninja, you stood outside the courthouse twice. Absolutely, absolutely, 100%. I did a. You got the two people like two of the most prominent figures in the black circle of YouTube not saying shit about it. Tommy Sotomayor, the trick, and then Kwame Brown, the bitch, and the loser, and the bitch. Neither one of them talking about it, right? Uh, are you not talking about it because nobody cares? Because I did a video about this. It seemed like nobody cares. Listen, I'm gonna talk about it anyway. I don't care if I got one view on it. I'm gonna talk about it. It's important. I think important story that these white prosecutors is sitting over there uh, writing letters to the police, telling them not to arrest these fucking murderers, and and then giving them special treatment and shit, and then the bitch go to jail after they indicted her. She stayed there a whole hour and let her go without posting bail. She had $10,000 bail. They let her go home, with no bail. What the fuck? And then she handed off the she handed off the case to a nearby um prosecutor. I think his name is Gregory or no George Barnhill, whose son worked alongside of the investigator that got retired out of the three. There was out of the three white dudes, and one of them was a retired investigator, and the new prosecutor's son worked in the same division. This is incredible. See, regarding the armed property protectors, the police said they didn't know nothing about nothing. They wanted to take no responsibility for the lack of maintaining safety. 100%. 100%. That's the fraternity. 100%. I was gonna say I agree. Facts. Kwame has said much of nothing about details of Arbery case and discussion, but he can stand outside and say doing the work. He always says doing the work. He said he was doing the work when he was fucking on in Miami on the hammock. This motherfucker don't know what work is. This motherfucker don't know what work is. That's why he sucked it as a basketball player because he's work is. He's a lazy fucking bastard. That's why his videos look exactly the same today as they've always looked. He just recently changed his mic. And somebody told me that somebody bought him that mic. That dude's a fucking clown. And so is Tommy Sotomayor. He over there like, look, you talking and saying that if young Dolph would have been dating or been you know not have gotten killed because the black woman had him go out and get a camouflage Ferrari. If a nigga want a camouflage Ferrari, the race of the person that they fuck with is not gonna stop them from getting no goddamn camouflage Ferrari. You're just making up shit now. That's why I done lost complete respect for that fucking trick over there. Tommy Sotomayor, the trick. I don't fucking respect him at all anymore. I used to respect him because he's a pioneer and all that shit. Fuck that nigga. Fuck him. They say his we the people get along game, we do the work. Yeah, fuck him too. Right? I don't respect either one of them fucking clowns. You know what I'm saying? Because neither one of them saying anything. This bitch then let this motherfucker get off for 76 days. The bitch did it at first, Jackie Johnson. Then the other bitch that came after her had his, had write a letter to police and say, hey, don't arrest him because we feel like we're not pursuing that. Meanwhile, they didn't got found. All three of them got found guilty of murder. Why that second dude, the second prosecutor, ain't being charged with nothing? Because that's bullshit. How in the fuck this motherfucker gonna say these people were in hot pursuit? They weren't even for hot pursuit. These motherfuckers ain't police. The only work Kwame doing is supporting the alt-right and putting in the work for Candace Owens and Angela Stanton. Kwame is a puppet and he's a new Stacey Dash. No, he's worse than Stacey Dash. He's worse than Stacey Dash. He called himself a hoe. Stacey Dash. He called himself a hoe. He said Angela Stanton then taught him how to thought himself out. Oh, and right. She was giving him instructions. That's what a pimp do. So Angela Stanton pimping over there. Angela Stanton pimping over there. Pimping. So, and he hoeing. Angela Stanton pimping and he hoeing. See, that's probably going to be a fumble with Angela Stanton. Self-talk made a weird video. That's all them fucking dudes is weird, man. All them motherfuckers is weird. Every last one of them. All of them. They're weird. But then they got motherfuckers that get behind them and say they weird. Like that fucking clown, the barber dude that came in and got mad and let him in. He said, Kwame, that's his dude. That's your dude. The black redneck is your dude. The dude that he calls himself the black redneck, that's your dude. Okay. Get your, I don't not even gonna let you on here no more. That's your dude like that. Fuck you. See, that's probably going to be a fumble. Okay, yeah, yeah. Sorry about that. Fuck you. You not get no. You not get don't get no play in this ride over here, homie. Not with that fucking shit. Cause look, I done lost. Look, I had a certain level of respect for Tommy Sotomayor because he was a pioneer and he's one of the first to do it. But you over there, you want to bitch up and not talk about these prosecutors over there, and you're going, I don't know, I don't even know what you said. You had some neutral shit you said after they got the verdict done and all that. I lost all respect for you whatsoever. Zero respect for you moving forward. And already lost respect for stupid ass over the other stupid motherfucker over there. So I believe Cell Talk Carcino are part the LGB the LGBT. It's don't put nothing past nobody. I don't put nothing past nobody. Look, I was in prison and I had to watch the hallway for motherfuckers that be in there having sex with the homosexuals, and it be some motherfuckers you would never expect going up in that hallway. It'd be some motherfuckers you would never expect to be up in that hallway, up in that stairwell with them homosexuals. I mean, it's some gang banged out motherfuckers, and motherfuckers that seen me and be like, he gave me the look like, you ain't gonna tell nothing, right? I look, here, let me throw you a couple extra suits. I get, I think it was either two, three, four suits, whatever. You can go there, I'd watch out for you. But sometimes the people would go in there, they didn't want nobody to know, and be like, hey man, I'm gonna give you these little extras. I'm gonna give you some extra, give you some coffee, and so whatever to go ahead and just keep that a secret. You know what I'm saying? So I don't put nothing past nobody. I don't put nothing past nobody. And then you look at the way fucking Kwame the loser be talking about men and shit like toe. He talking about the men's toes and you got the fucking banana in your mouth and you got the all y'all in the bed and shit and all that weirdo shit. That's just weird. He blowing motherfuckers kisses and shit. All that shit's weird though. You see, I can't look at KB culture anymore. Matter of fact, hell no, I don't. I done blocked all that shit. I blocked Tommy. I blocked. You can't. That shit don't even penetrate. That shit don't even penetrate my timeline no more. I done blocked all that negativity bullshit. All these motherfuckers got channels is named after me and shit and talk shit about me. I don't give a fuck about none of them. Them bitches, them mark ass bitch ass niggas. I don't give a fuck about them. You know what I'm saying? Fuck them. Like if you live in a life of shame, you can't show your face or nothing. Cause look, I didn't already did some research and I already got information. So and these motherfuckers don't live anywhere I live or anywhere I go or anything, right? Low vibration. Nah, I mean whether it's low vibration or not, it's they bitches like bitch made. If I see something, it's from a clip people who talk about him. Hmm. Exactly. Then I've been hearing about this dude. He's a fucking, I guess he's a pro black dude. All of a sudden he started talking about Kwame Brown too, and I'm like, man, fuck you. I don't give a fuck about some Johnny come lately motherfucker. Like I don't as much as I don't have any more respect for Tommy's side of my yard. Me and Tommy were the only ones really getting at Kwame Brown at the time, and this was months ago. This was like May, June, July, some type of when we started, right? It was like way back then. Way back then. Now you gonna have this fucking Johnny come lately motherfucker come in there and start talking shit because he know that fucking Kwame Brown's on the ropes and nobody like that motherfucker and you didn't judged what the wins are as far as what the ramifications of you talking shit about him like that. Come on, man. I don't respect that at all. I don't even know who the fuck that dude name is. I done forgot he's so unimportant. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Fuck that dude. I don't care. Like people be saying, "Oh, such and such is talking about Kwame Brown." I don't give a fuck. I don't. I mean, I throw little jabs at him here and there, whatever, just because he's so ridiculous, right? But I don't really focus on that dude like that no more. I could care less what that dude's doing right now. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got enough history on that dude, to last me a lifetime. I don't need no new shit, cause it ain't nothing gonna come about that. I done said everything I could possibly say. I'm start repeating myself now. I don't need to repeat myself. I just said it. You want to repeat? Just go look at the replay. There's plenty of videos out there that I'm talking shit. And saying what on my mind and shit like that. See, Moonlight Kwame's content is for the fourth grade reading level subscriber. That's why we over here. He stopped viewing his content. Yeah, because I made it members only. And look, I'm having some people. What do they call that? What they call it when you leave. Um, anyway, people leaving. That's fine because it's burning people up that we having a live chat, right? And we having a live chat. Them suckers can't come in here and say nothing, right? I'm not dropping the link because not because I don't want anybody to come in here, but I'm still learning the system on the iPad shit, right? I'm still learning the system. But if somebody really want to come in, I could hit the link and all that. But see, the difference is that if you try to porno bomb me or something, then I'm not versed on how to stop that on here as opposed to the computer. So that's why I'm not really inviting anybody in. But not to mention, people want to come in and talk their shit because they don't have any other opportunity. YouTube it took away the dislikes. You can't even see how many dislikes I got on this video right now. Whereas before, if I put out that I'm putting the video out, I might have 5 dislikes to start off the whole fucking thing. I ain't said nothing yet, and it's already 5 dislikes. So what that tells me is the haters were subscribed. So it's an exodus. There you go. It's an exodus of people leaving right now, which I already assumed that my numbers were probably a little bit inflated because I'm sure I got haters. Because Kwame Brown be over here, but Kwame Brown gonna have to pay if you want to say something. Because here's what we doing: we coming over here, we requiring that you be a member to comment, and then if you comment in the comments, I don't like it, I'm deleting it. And then if you're not a member in the chat, I'm not letting you in. I'm not letting you in on the video. So they frustrated because we done figured out a way to block all that bullshit out. Block all the bullshit out. They mad as fuck. They burning up. They burning up. They burning up hot mad. They burning up hot mad because you know. Look. There's the Corvette trolls out. Yes, 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 yes. Fuck them. I ain't got no fucking time for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because we moving on. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then that's all that negativity bullshit. I'm not gonna hear that shit. Then you talk about, that dude came in the other night talking about why you got a fake ass laugh and shit. Motherfuckers, I'm happy. Why you gotta say what? Because you gotta force yourself to laugh. That means I'm forcing myself to laugh. I don't have to do that. I'm a natural. You know what I'm saying? Like I try to look at the good and shit, and then I look at my past. My past. I'm looking like shit. From that to this, man, I'm happy as a motherfucker. I laugh all the time, right? And somebody come in, oh, that's a fake ass. Like, cause your life is fucking miserable. And you can't imagine a motherfucker laughing like me. Tommy even said that. Oh, they just over here laughing for nothing. He ha. Because I'm a happy dude. I'm sorry you're not as happy as me. I'm sorry you can't fathom the fact that somebody would just laugh for nothing. I laugh all the time. Motherfuckers see me in real life, so what the fuck is you laughing about all the time? Because sometimes I just be thinking about shit and start laughing. Because I'm a happy dude. I look at the good in things. I don't look at the bad in things all the time. Right? I just recently got in a car accident in Atlanta. And I was like, man, fuck Atlanta, this, that, and that. Until they sent me that check. I was like, good looking out, man. They sent me that check. It was a fiasco to kind of get the check though, but they sent me that check, man. I was like, okay, I can work with that. Because, sometimes shit happen for a reason. And sometimes you don't know what that reason is at the time. Like I was going to have lunch with a female that I done met. I show up, she not there, or something about the parking or something. I forgot what happened. And then I think I got here a little bit before her or something. So I forgot what happened. No, yeah, I did, and I didn't think there was any parking. And then I went around the parking lot and came around. I didn't see no parking. And came around again. And I seen her out in the front. She said, "Yeah, we'll park in the back." I go in the park in the back, and bam, this bitch hit me in the side. Right? I was like, "Fuck!" I knew I shouldn't have came over here. Right? But here's the thing. I was like, "Man, fuck this," because look, that was look, that was a car I bought brand new. It had like 6 miles on when I got it. And I'm looking at it like, fuck, man, this bitch. I'm going over there fucking with this bitch, and I done fucked around, got in an accident. But they sent me that check this morning though. I was like, wait a minute. Yeah, absolutely, 100%. I was mad at the woman. I was mad at that woman because, you know, I went over to the meter. I guess fucking around, got in a car accident. But now that I got that check. Now that I got that check, though, I'm saying that was a nice. I mean, a nice one. That was a very nice one, like a really, really, really nice one, right? And the cold part about it, they didn't total it. They didn't total it, and they gave me something really nice. And I'm thinking what it is. I'm thinking what it is. I think that the pandemic, all this shit. That I mean, it done boosted up. It done boosted up. Um, it done boosted up. Used car prices. That I mean, I think I done boosted up out the range a little bit. So they said, man, look, they sent me some figures. They sent me some figures, right? I ain't gonna say what it is, but they did send me some figures, some really nice figures too. So, so I mean, I was actually surprised because what we discussed, it was actually more than what we discussed. So what we discussed was cool too. I was like, I might want to get in action this more often. I was mad. I was mad, but then I was like, shit, I might want to get in action this more often. You don't pay me like this, but um, and it turned out that they didn't gave me more than they said it's gonna give me. So I was, I'm listen. I got good insurance, and after I paid that car off, I left it on full coverage. I'm so glad I didn't just get liability because that would have been a whole totally different story. But yeah, and it ended up paying off. And um, what ended up happening was like I realized that again, things happen for a reason, and sometimes you don't know the reason at the time. Sometimes bad things happen for a good reason. I stand on that philosophy, and I can't believe that because this situation that I was faced with, uh, like I didn't like I don't understand how I could have not continued to think in those terms because it was a bad thing to happen. Yeah, I crashed my car, but they sent me a massive massive, massive comparable to what I was expecting because um, I was expecting because we had discussed it, and I was expecting a certain dollar amount, and they ended up sending me like almost double what they said they were, like almost double, like not too far off of double what they sent. I don't know if the I don't know what happened, but I'm not arguing either. I don't know what happened, but I'm not gonna ask. And look, I ain't asked no questions. I ain't asked no questions. They come back later. They say, hey, we, whatever, this or that, whatever. Then we'll deal with that at the time. But if you this is what you sent me, I'm my best believe I'm best believe I'm for the cash that. Best believe 100%. I'm cashing that. Cashing that. 100%. See, fake Geechee blocker. Right. But yes, so like look, I'm liking this members only thing. I'm really liking it. Some people don't like it. Because you got people that refuse to go in and support the channel, refuse to go in and be members and stuff like that. You refuse, like absolutely 100% refuse, um, for whatever reason. Oh, and speaking of refusal, and speaking of supporting the channel, uh, we have links to some of the products that we have, excuse me, that we have on in the description. What I found out is if you go click on the link, and even if you don't buy whatever's on the link, if you leave that browser open or whatever the case, and you go buy something else, we get a commission for that. So we would appreciate it if you could click the link, and that's if you buy something from Amazon. We'd appreciate if you can click the link and then go shopping and do whatever you do, and then we get a commission. You support the channel. We're trying to upgrade. Uh, I desperately need to upgrade on this mobile thing. So whatever you could contribute, whether it be clicking the links, which for 24 hours, uh, we get a commission based on whatever you purchase 24 hours later, up to 24 hours later. They call it cookie length or something like that. Like like Amazon has a 24-hour cookie length, I think they call it, and some other sites like clickbait, and some other not clickbait, but click some whatever, I forgot the name of it. They have a like maybe like some of their products may have a 30-day window. So if you go click on the link and you go shopping around, you don't buy nothing, on the 29th day, you figure out that, hey, I want to buy this item, we get commission off that. So Amazon is 24 hours. Some other websites are 30 days, as much as 30 days. And we're going to be doing, some more affiliate marketing type stuff on my fitness channel. I'm going to be showcasing some fitness stuff that I use. Um, and some like the creatines and the vitamin C's and then all the stuff like that. We're going to be showcasing that stuff over there, and any products that we use over here, we're going to be showcasing. Like I really like this mic I got. It's got awesome, awesome noise cancellation technology. I've never heard of a more uh, smooth or more quiet noise cancellation uh, Bluetooth than this, which is I think it's called Blue Parrot, and I'm gonna put that in the description too. It may be in there already. If it's not, I'm gonna put it in there. Awesome. Now it's kind of goofy looking with this headset on there, but I'm gonna tell you, the people that you talk to once you use this uh, headset, they will love you because I talk to my brother on a regular basis, and he has Bluetooth, and he has almost zero noise cancellation, and it's annoying as hell because I can pretty much hear the chains jingling around in his pocket, so it's just it's just crazy. It's crazy, but let's see. We at an hour 48 minutes. We're gonna get out of here. I think my screen's freezing, and it's crazy. Also, I gotta get up and do some driving in the morning, so I probably should get to sleep. Also, uh, what else we got going on? Please, um, uh, come over and join us a family, the Goonie Squad. Please join the Goonie Squad, become a member. Please go and check out the links in the all my links. We got the podcast going on. We got the PayPal, the Cash Apps, all of that. We got the fitness channel links over there. We got a bunch of links on the all my links link that's on the top of the chat here. And what else we doing? On my website, I'm gonna clean it up. I'm gonna start doing a blog over there. We got a ton of stuff we're gonna do. We're gonna start doing some stuff on Instagram. I just, it's, I mean, I'm gonna have to really figure out how to make my time more efficient. Because a lot of this stuff I want to do is going to take up huge amount of time. So, Hood Trucker, I will support you with purchasing fitness products and supplements. I think a good trucker fitness logo hoodie and shirts would be cool. Also, I'm working on that. I'm working on. Best believe I'm working on that. But I just want to. I don't just want to do like a Teespring because I just that I mean the quality's trash. If I do a hoodie, I want to stand behind it. I want to, I don't want to sell something I wouldn't wear. And hoodies, for some reason, are hard. Good hoodies are hard to find, and they're really expensive. So we're working on that right now. And I'm working on some T-shirt stuff behind the scenes. A lot of that stuff is going to be. Um, to be honest with you, a lot of that stuff's probably gonna be coming after like the winter season because for a couple of reasons. One, I can only do so much, and two, it's a backlog of a lot of stuff, and wintertime is has its own backup, so it's gonna get worse. So I think um, I appreciate David that you would support us. I totally appreciate that. I just like there's going to be a wait, and I you know and um I think that things will like kind of work themselves out. There's like a 3 week wait at the port in Los Angeles. So there's products that's sitting on the deck at the port in Los Angeles that's sitting there for 3 weeks, just at the port, just because they can't get to it. So, um, I'm thinking that I can't, like, I have like equipment to do some of the stuff myself. I just don't have. I have zero time. I have zero extra time to do that. So, I'm working on some big stuff. Getting some stuff done. I have some designs and I have some ideas, and I think we're gonna get it worked out. But that being said, it's late, and we've been here 2 hours almost. So we're gonna get on out of here. But please support the channel. Please be on the lookout for everything. The podcast is going. I got some crazy shit to say about a lot of people over there. So go check out the podcast on Anchor, on Spotify, and all of that. And also stay tuned for us. And I think we're not gonna change the member only thing. We're just gonna, we're gonna keep it the way it is because I kind of like it like this. So that, with that being said, uh, enjoy the rest of your night. We may do one in the morning. I don't know. We'll see. But if we don't, we still gonna get at you real soon. Take care.